Well, we haven't done this in quite a while, have we? Welcome back to more Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I look a little different right now, as you can see, obviously. I have adopted a nice suit of dwarven armor. I have, after my last session in which I demonstrated that I clearly possess no sense of direction whatsoever, having walked right past the Dawnguard entranceway twice. The hell is my map? Yes, if you recall last session, how could you possibly forget? I wandered aimlessly around this whole region, completely overlooking the fact that the entrance to the Dawnguard section is down here. And this, along this wall here, which I completely missed, decided because I thought it was somewhere up here. But regardless, I have resolved to make a few changes in sessions. I actually did record a session a few days ago, but unfortunately the file got corrupted and everything kind of got screwy and the software kept crashing. I took that as a sign that it was not a good day to be filming. Also, you'll notice that the video length is a little different. 30 minutes, what the hell are you doing, Liam? What are you playing at? Simply put, I've decided that 15 minutes is simply not enough time to get the proper immersion necessary for a game of Skyrim's depth and length. So, parts will be 30 minutes from this point forward, with the exception of the last video of a session which may run a little bit longer or a little bit shorter depending upon how the parts get cut overall. Also, yes, I am in a nice suit of dwarven armor. I have resolved that every session I am going to level my smithing skill a few points so that we can eventually get to the higher tier armors. And also, when I mentioned before that I was adopting more magic-based tendencies, I meant in the sense that the Dragonborn needs to be more well-rounded. And honestly, I'm not wild about Skyrim's magic system, so I won't be using destruction. I'm going to say that right now. The schools of magic I'm focusing on will be much more about self-enhancing effects, much more about passive abilities. Alteration, enchantment, restoration, and that's about it, really. So, essentially, I said before how I wasn't making a battle mage, and I still don't think I am. It's more of well, I suppose to some extent it is. It's a battle mage, but not quite a battle mage. It's still combat-centered, but not overly not exclusive to combat. That being said, I have also resolved that at the end of each session, we're going to round off whatever we were doing by getting a new word of power. I'm going to find a new shout every session. At least one word of power. And appropriate that Hrothgar is right above my head there. Oh yes, I also joined the companions off screen so I could get this guy to start training me in smithing. You didn't miss anything story-based, it's just, welcome to the companions, you're a whelp, blah blah blah, we don't like you, blah blah blah. So with that being said, onward and upward. Oh yes, I also purchased 2 spells, Bound Battle Axe and Conjure Flame Atronach. Can't cast either of them yet because I don't have enough magic, and these are apprentice level conjuration spells, and I don't have the conjuration perk. I am also level 10, as you can plainly see. As far as conjuration goes, I'm gonna go, I do want to have... Conjuration is the other skill I'm going to use simply because it supplements your combat abilities. You can conjure weapons, obviously, which I can use to train conjuration and my own two-handed skill at the same time. It also allows me to have more individuals fighting alongside me, giving me the impression of a more well-rounded individual, a warrior who embraces the ancient secrets of Skyrim. That's why I chose conjuration. As far as you're gonna love me explaining my character for the next 10 minutes, aren't you? As far as alteration goes, what I'm ultimately after is this perk right here, the Atronach perk, which gives you 30% chance to absorb any magic cast against you. Other than that, not much I'm keen on in terms of alteration. That's my ultimate goal, because alteration does have some nice passive effects. Enchanting is something I'm really interested in, because this is like the epitome of the blend between combat and magic, in that you require arcane knowledge to use it, but it's like it's applying magic to the physical world, in essence, applying it to your physical qualities. So Enchanter itself, the strong enchantments are critical, absolutely. Skill enchantments are... I'm not big on skill enchantments, I must admit. I prefer spell absorption, resist elemental attacks, enhancements of stamina, enhanced regeneration rates, that sort of thing. As far as weapon enchantments go, shock enchantment is my favorite, but that requires quite a bit, so I may not be going there. 2 effects on the same item, I'll probably end up getting that eventually, some way down the road. Not big on the soul trap perks. I mean, the bonuses you get from them aren't overly useful. Smithing, obviously, I have Dwarven Smithing now. I don't think I'm going to make a suit of Orcish armor. I mean, because Orcish armor really isn't over the moon fantastic. I mean, I may very well, because, I mean, okay, let's be honest with ourselves. I need a 30-point... Yeah, I'm going to get a suit of Orcish armor, probably, because there's 30 points of smithing in between. So for a couple of sessions, I'll probably have a suit of Orcish. Then Ebony. And because getting it from 80 to 90 in smithing takes a while, and then obviously 90 to 100 where the dragon armor comes in, much complicated there. Heavy armor, obviously I've getting the Juggernaut perk, getting my fortification up. Fists of Steel I'm not faffed about. That's, what I really want is this perk right here, Well Fitted. If wearing a complete suit, you get an extra 25% armor bonus, which is really nice. Tower of Strength, obviously. The right hand perks are what I really like about heavy armor. These ones, not so much. Obviously, not having it weigh anything is good, but I mean, you can also get that perk with the Steed Stone. Oh yeah, speaking of which, off screen I also got the Lover Stone effect. Many of you came to me. Hey Bella, sweetie, how are you? The dog's gonna jump up on the couch next to me. She's going to accompany me as we record, or she's gonna sit down at my feet. That's fine too. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. Anyway, the Lover Stone, 15% increase across the board. I figured since I'm enhancing magic and combat, and some stealth skills, let's be honest. Speechcraft is good, but I mean, just having them advance passively, even though stealth isn't my focus, even if those increases still goes towards leveling, which gives me more perks I can put into magic and combat. I figured why not. And thank you to those of you who suggested the Lover Stone, because I forgot about that. Let's see. Shouts, obviously. I have Dragon Soul. Hold off on that for the moment. But anyway, back up here for a second. Block, obviously, I'm going to level. That is one of my favorite perks in the game right here. Slowdown time if an enemy launches a power attack while you're blocking. This is that you move really fast and you can get out of the way. Power Bash, obviously not using a shield, so it's no big deal to me. This is more emphasis on shield. This side is much more about actually using your block offensively, which is what I like to do. Power Bash, it's really useful. Bashing does 5 times more damage, yes please. Disarming Bash, which is good, and then Shield Charge, which is the ultimate perk, which is really nice, except I'm not using a weapon and shield, so it doesn't really have much effect on me. Yeah, I'm not gonna max, just because I'm getting a lot of these, I'm using a lot of these perk trees doesn't mean I have to use every single perk on them, because I can better allocate them elsewhere. Two-handed, pretty self-explanatory. One-handed, I'm not using archery. Aiming, obviously zooming in your view, that's nice. In fact, I can get that with a few more bits and bobs. Power Shot, which is, that's nice. Can draw the bow 30 times faster. Bullseye, 15 chances of paralyzing. So to get back into the swing of things, because we're going to be going for a while, let's get some basic grunt work from the companions, get used to the concept of earning some extra funds, which we can put towards some smithing training. And I'm also level 10 now, which means I could trigger Dawnguard, but vampires are tough, and it occurred to me last time that pursuing vampires at this level was probably not the best idea. I need work. Someone give me work.
I've heard some rumors about you and Skjor. And if you want to keep having...
What brings you to me? Find some strange creature in your travels?
I trust you're all familiar with the companions.
We've received a desperate missive.
Oh dear.
A citizen of Whiterun has been kidnapped. The companions have been asked for assistance, and we shall answer, particularly when the pay is as good as this.
Oh really?
Get moving. I shudder to think what might happen if you're too late.
Oh dear. A rescue mission.
I've heard you may actually be strong. Look, perhaps we can hunt together someday.
Perhaps we may. I do hope he hasn't been kidnapped by vampires, because I don't want to fight vampires right now. All they do, they just hold up that drain life spell on you and it sucks it right out of you. Ugh. Where is it? Earnings fast. That sounds like a vampire lair. And if it's a kidnapping, it's probably a vampire. Let's not kid ourselves. I want Lydia with me. Lydia, come with me. I'm scared of the vampires. I'm not scared of the vampires, but... you know what I mean. I'm scared that they'll kill me and I'll have to start over again. We all know what happens when you don't save. When you don't save, terrible, terrible things happen. Then you enter manic depression. You have to get therapy. Then everyone looks at you funny. Lydia! Lydia, how are you?
Long life to you, Thane.
Yeah, that's nice. Follow me.
Lead the way.
It occurs to me I should probably get you some better armor and stuff, or at least a better weapon. I could trip you out in a full suit of dwarven armor, but... I don't know. All depends. Maybe I should at least give her a dwarven sword, like a long sword. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Really, a dwarven longsword you need, I think, 2 dwarven metal ingots, a steel ingot, and I think a leather strip for the handle. I could be wrong. Maybe you need an iron ingot, I don't know. Let's find out!
You walked among us stray towns, not as God.
Demented proselytizing. Can't beat it. How you doing, Yorland?
Got a lot of steel to shape.
What do you got for sale?
Gods be praised.
Gods be praised. Praise the gods. Gods be praised. I suppose I should figure out what I need first before I buy anything. Alright, get away. Piss off. Go away. Oh my god! A little closer to you right now than I like. Okay. What do I need for a dwarven longsword? I need steel ingot, dwarven metal ingot, and an iron ingot. Okay. No problem.
Gods be praised.
Yeah. Alright, I need a steel ingot, a dwarven ingot. Take one of those. Take one of those. Just one, thank you. Oh my god, my poor wallet. Ouch! Anyway. Can't sell you anything, can I? Yes, I can. I can sell you all my arrows. Yeah, I made dwarven arrows, by the way. I made 120 of those. So, no need for steel arrows anymore. I don't think I'm going to fire off 120 shots before I need to resupply myself.
We done?
No, I need to make a sword for my follower here. She's a good follower, and I like her, so. Dwarven sword, thank you very much. And like, does a little favor for my smithing as well. My smithing's actually pretty close to leveling again. Two dwarven metal ingots, I'm not going to bother with the shield right now. Her shield's fine, as long as she's got a sword, she's in good shape.
Still here.
Let's see, trade things.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Oh, shut up, you love it. You love it, and you know it. Take the dwarven sword.
Lead on.
Don't say I never give you anything nice. And so the dwarven armored pair moved on a journey to find some poor sod who got kidnapped. Little did they know it was a blood-sucking vampire who would completely own the asses of both of them. Nothing! You hear that? Nothing! Can you tell me about the Dawnguard?
Heard they're reforming the Dawnguard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Okay, this is getting out of hand.
What happened?
Guards! We have children fondling dead bodies.
What happened?
And the adults staring in disbelief. You're just leaving these...
Storm cloaks, Imperial jargon.
Ugh.
Let them come.
Where'd the guard's body go? You left his sword and his shield lying here, but you took the body. There is a little girl fondling a dead body in the middle of the street, and you're gonna do nothing about it. Lydia, society's going to hell. Our entire civilization's gone to hell in a handcart. We'll go to Redorand's retreat since it's closest, and we'll make our way across the plains from there. But seriously, little girls playing with dead bodies in the street. Is there no decency anymore? Those things would have decomposed by now, at least to some extent. And the smell. Just the smell of decomposition. Why do I have a why do I have a custom marker? Remove it. Remove it! I need no distractions. Unless it's a big bar of chocolate, a cookie, or an attractive woman. I welcome all three of those distractions. Lydia? Lydia? You're taking the long way round, aren't you? Alright, if you see anyone attractive, let me know. Oh, don't take it like that. It's up in the hills, which means it's probably a vampire lair. And because I have the Dawnguard DLC, the vampires are stronger, they've got better equipment, more enhanced abilities, and I quit. A landmarker. What's this famous landmarker? Oh, big cat. Stay away. That thing killed me last time. Well, not that one specifically, but another cat, a saber cat, killed me, and I don't want to fight one right now. Yeah, no one cares about the saber cat. I'm gonna go fight a bunch of blood-sucking vampires. But we don't even know that they're vampires. Lydia? Lydia? You have got to learn to keep up, woman. One of these days, you're gonna get into trouble, and I'm not gonna be able to bail you out. Despite the fact that you're a follower and you can't be killed, but still. Unless, of course, I happen to kill you with friendly fire. Which was also pointed out to me by you. Thank you, I was confused about that before. And, oh, there's a dragon monument over there. I don't want to fight a dragon right now, either. I don't want to fight anything right now. I don't want to fight this. I don't want to fight that. Is there anything I do want to fight? I will fight mud crabs and skeevers. What's this place? Drell's Cottage. Oh, dragon, 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 dragon. Shit. Maybe it won't see me if I crouch. Shh. It can't see us. If it does attack, it's no big deal. We can kill it, but I mean... I'd rather not. I'd rather stick to my objective, and he's hovering right over my objective anyway. Alright, Lydia, we're gonna have to fight a dragon. Well, if he engages, we'll fight, but... oh well. This is a dragon monument. There may even be a word of power there. Oh, yeah. He's engaging. Balls. I need my Become Ethereal shout. I need it now. Oh, I have it equipped. Come on! Get to clearer ground so he can land. Shout, shout, shout. Oh yeah, I got a hammer now too, by the way, in case you didn't notice. Come get me! Come Ethereal is your friend! Oh god! You will not take my moment of Jubilee from me. Woo! Probably make a note of where I'm killing all of these dragons, so that way I can come back later and harvest their bones and use it to make a nice suit of armor. Well fought, Lydia. I love the Become Ethereal shout, though. It just helps you avoid so much damage from the dragons, and the hammer just does so much damage against them. And I mean, to be fair, it was a frost dragon, and as a Nord, I have a 50% resistance to frost attacks, which means every one of his blasts was immediately cut in half. But even so, I think it's still safe to say that I killed a dragon! And that was just a basic dragon, it's not like it was a legendary dragon. The legendary dragons have an attack that'll drain the life and stamina and magic right out of you. Well, that's nasty. The legendary dragons can kill you in one blast. Potion of healing, yes please. Potion of magicka. Let's find this guy's word of power. I'm assuming this was his monument. Or is this a dragon priest? No. No, this was his mount. Cool. So we got a shout. Sweet. Which one is this? I forget. Disarm, okay. Okay, that's cool. I'm not a big fan of disarm myself. I don't usually use that shout, but hey. I suppose if someone's coming at you with a Daedric War Axe, you want to be able to disarm them a bit. So we got another shout. Sweet. Excellent. No, that being said, oh, Lydia's got to take the long way down, that's fine. Yeah, I'm trying out the hammer just because, I'm trying to see the effect of, fewer attacks, more damage per strike. Maybe not quite as much stamina expenditure, plus, the cat. Stay away from me. Oh, I killed that thing no problem last time. Don't be such a baby. Don't be such a baby. Come on, Saber Cat, come get some. Whoa, Lydia almost shot me there. You flew a bit there, you know? And I get an arrow back, sweet. I'll take that any day. Thank you for your assistance, Lydia. It's the most delicate of matters. Oh yeah, there's someone who's been kidnapped. We should probably think about helping them. They won't last forever. Yeah, typically with rescue missions, it's there's a character that get from one of the local towns that gets kidnapped. It's usually Whiterun. Sometimes it's a storekeeper. Sometimes it's I'm gonna have to go around. Sometimes it's a storekeeper. Sometimes it's one of the local quest givers. It's not usually a character of whoa. It's not usually someone of any giant significance. It's typically just someone who, a generic character that it's no big deal if they get killed, you know. That way if you fail the mission, the game isn't ruined for you. Who's this guy? Balbus.
Oh, did you need something?
Balbus.
What can I do for you?
Hello?
I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my taste so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet?
Oh yes, I have.
Then you know that gourmet keeps his identity a secret. I'm hoping to discover who he is so I can tell him how he changed my life. For all I know, the gourmet is a woman. No, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now.
Oh yes. Well, he is a man, and he is also an orc, so, oh dear, the gourmet, that's where we need to go, right there. Gourmet! Poor, poor gourmet. I think he's an orc anyway, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's an orc. Spoiler alert, by the way. No.
Stay back. I don't want to attack you. I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Oh yeah, I remember this place.
I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
Oh dear.
I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
Yes, I get it. You're dead now anyways. Well, you were dead before, but now you're even more dead. Lydia, feel free to catch up whenever you want. I'm gonna attack this haunted ruin and... Oh, Lydia! You've just come through the place I'm attacking. Okay. Cool. They obviously weren't bothered by you. No.
I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I don't want to do sorry.
Oh.
I don't have any choice. And I'm sorry. This isn't what I want.
These things are really weak, obviously. And I am hitting them with a giant dwarven hammer. Always a good sign. Yay me.